I'm re-recording because I can. I'm going to be a little bit awkward in this, but you'll have to bear with me because that's just who I am. I'm an awkward person. And if I'm talking a bit quietly, it's because my father is asleep upstairs and he's right above me. And there's like no insulation. So he might be able to hear everything I'm saying. But anyway, let's get on with this thing. Where am I from? I am from Alabama, the southiest south state you could ever imagine. When did you start watching Sherlock? 3 days ago. uh, yeah, just 3 days ago. When? See, told you. I'm awkward. Why did you start watching Sherlock? I saw it passing through my dashboard a lot. I saw a bunch of posts about it and people flipping out and a lot of Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman on the dash and people flipping out about Hobbit and stuff. But that's irrelevant. Um, Laura, aka Whisper Molly Wobbles, posts about it a lot, and she's obviously my influence for everything fandom related. So that's why. Choose the last piece of fan fiction you read and read a line from it. I don't just save whatever fan fiction I read, and I don't save the history of it because it'd just be weird. I mean, I don't just go back and look at it, so I really can't tell you a line from it because I don't remember it, and I read it at like 3 in the morning. But I can tell you that in it, John, said that he loved Sherlock, but he didn't mean it that way. But Sherlock took it in the in love kind of way. So awkwardness ensues because John doesn't have the heart to tell Sherlock that he didn't mean it that way. So they have this awkward little relationship type thing, and I liked it because it's in my head. That's the way the author wrote it is the way that Sherlock's personality would be in that kind of situation. So which is your favorite episode? This is a kind of obvious and popular answer, and I'm going to say The Great Game because Moriarty was introduced in that, and what is a show without a villain? What is a hero? Or what is Sherlock without his villain? Um, so yeah, and plus there's all those cases, and then again, my lovely little press playing spam from last night of Sherlock's faces trying to get that bomb off John. What pronounce the following words: Sherlock, Mycroft, Lestrade, Moriarty, Gatus, Rimbot, Chuft, Hane, Crumpet, Meretricious, Holmes, Baskervilles, Asbo. What is your favorite canon story? I'm not really sure what this means. I don't know if they mean like a canon story from the show or if they mean a canon story from the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, because I haven't really read the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And I'm not sure if that makes me a bad fan, but I've never actually really read The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, so sorry. This is also obvious from my spam last night. What is your favorite ship? Sherlock and John. That should just be obvious to anybody. If you ship John and Sarah, I'm sorry. What is wrong with you? You just, oh, as a side note, I ship Anderson and Sally because they're both dicks and they deserve each other. Nah. Um, what Sherlock line do you catch yourself dropping into everyday conversation? Capital idea. Capital idea. It's a capital idea. Ever since I watched it 3 days ago, I've just been saying, capital idea. Capital, that's a capital idea. And my brother looks at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, I'm sorry, I watch British TV. I'm going to be saying these kind of things. Just get used to it. Would you rather be blah blah blah? You can read it down there yourself. I'm not gonna say it all. Um, I would say consulting criminal, but I really don't want to go to jail and or have Sherlock kill me for touching his lovely John. Um, so I'm gonna go with a sociopath just 'cause that's a lot better. And if I could be a high functioning sociopath like Sherlock, that would be even better. Tell us about Rupert Graves. Rupert Graves is good at football and has 5 children. Or you could just ask Benedict and he can tell you exactly. End by saying any 3 words you want. Sherlock is amazing. That's a good one. So, it's over now. I'm gonna go and stop being an awkward person, or at least try. Goodbye, my loves.